since I need to get ready to shoot another tree down. I didn't know the time got added on. I thought it reset each time. Like, I thought each time you hit the switch... Oh shit, I almost fell down there. I thought each time you hit the switch, it was the default time that got, you know, added. I didn't know it completely added everything together. Otherwise, it wouldn't have taken so long to fight enemies and be tricky. I didn't know if I was going to be tricky again. I hate the aiming in this game. I do need some healing, though. Finished the playthrough of this yesterday. So, what are your thoughts on it? Because this is my first time replaying this game since I was a kid, like, maybe before the 2010s. It's been a very long time since I touched this game. Oh, now I gotta backtrack all the way over there. Another thing that irks me is, like, some of the power-ups you get. So, like, Staff Booster and Open Portal, why are those abilities? Like, alright, Fire Blaster, you can use it to shoot portal or shoot little switches, and you can use it in combat. Same thing with the Frost ability. Disguise is also a useless ability. I think you can kind of use it to get through enemies. Super Quakes, you wouldn't really want to use it in combat, but you can. But they got two abilities that you can only use in certain areas, like in Conquer 64 called Context Sensitive. Why make these abilities? Why not just have them their own, like, items? Like, these portals could have been a portal key. And the jump booster could have been an automatic thing. It's just little things like that don't really make sense in the game. But I was talking about it with somebody else yesterday. They were talking about the beta for this game, what this game was originally going to be, Dinosaur Planet. And it made a lot more sense in that context. But probably because the game was rushed, they didn't really have a lot of time to flesh out a lot and make the game logic make sense. I mean, so in Ocarina of Time, they didn't really have a lot of optional items, but you did have Dense Fire, Flory's Wind, and what was the other one? Nehru's Love. You had those three things. They didn't really help you, but you could use them. They had some, like, purpose to them. In this game, there's not really anything optional. The original was, yeah, it was supposed to be Star Fox game. I don't know, like, in this game, maybe they could have added, like, extra stuff to give you, but... I mean, like, alright, look at that Moon Seed, for example. You only use that one area, but then that forever stays on your map icon. I'm not going to use it again, as far as I remember. Scarabs, you can actually... Ooh, you know what? Let me go ahead and shoot these things. As for Scarabs, you can buy pretty much everything early game besides the Snowhorn artifact. Then outside of that, you know, the shop's done. Oh, and let's not forget the Ice Arrows in Ocarina of Time. Those are also optional. They were so optional, I didn't even get them in my last playthrough of the game. Because I couldn't make it through the end of the Gerudo's Fortress mini challenge. And the puzzles here are super simplistic. I mean, don't get me wrong, I did get stuck a couple of times. What the fuck am I doing? Oh! Okay, so I gotta bring the barrel back over. Oh, I can't really see. I actually did not realize there was a third flame back here. I was about to go swimming. Illusion of Gaia, I think it's the #1 linear game. I've never played it. Oh, shit. Let's see if I can push it. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. I was getting worried for a second. Okay, so what do I do? How am I gonna get that over there? The only side stuff is red jewels and unlock some of the special found on 50, but it's completely linear to the point once you leave an area you can't go back. Damn! At least you can go back here, although there's not really a purpose to do so, unless you just want to fuck around in certain areas. How am I getting that over? Can I just throw it? Oh, thank God. That would have sucked ass to redo. Oh, but if I fail this challenge, I'm going to have to redo it. So when I was a little kid, I needed the turbo controller to beat these. I was stuck on the test of strength, like in that other village, for so fucking long it wasn't even funny. And then after months, maybe even a year or so, I bought a turbo controller from Best Buy, and I was able to beat this game. I was stuck on that part for so fucking long. I was actually really worried about that when I got to it yesterday, because I don't have a turbo controller anymore. So if I would have fucked up there, I would have had to wait until I ordered one off Amazon or something like that. So I have a better button mashing technique than I did as a kid, but yeah, that really concerned me. And I was told yesterday that the guy actually rubber bands. So if you try to get too far ahead in the beginning, he'll catch up to you. Which, I didn't know that. But it didn't surprise me because they do rubber banding in Banjo-Tooie with Canary Mary. And yeah. I got so fucking tired and then the bitch just caught up. And then once I found out she rubber banded, I didn't want to replay it just for that cheat page. I didn't want to play that game no more. I think there's anything like side stuff I'd want. Okay, the only optional collectible in this game, let me back up for a second, is those fucking cheat tokens that you can get out of the wells. You get one in the maze itself, I believe. You get one at the store. You get one here at the snow area, and I don't know if you get another one or not. If you do, I haven't been able to find them. Now you throw them down the well and it says cheat unlocked, but I don't know what the cheats are. The only thing I've seen is that it opened up a new option in the options menu, and it was something like stupid, like nothing that would actually help you in game. I think it was to turn off the rumble feature. And then I know the last one I did, it just gave you a hint or something about his dad, like his dad's looking over him, something like. I don't remember, or maybe it was referencing Andros. I don't remember. But yeah, that was the only like optional thing in this game. Okay, let me take that back again. Besides the cheat tokens, they're the magic staff meter upgrades. Although they're really not necessary. But it's something. So I have to keep looking for magic plants. So I'll take it over nothing. Okay, so I do know where I need to go. I think. Oh. Because there's a portal door. Yep. That's the only time that item has become useful. Just to check to see if that portal door is there, or if it was level above me. Again, that's a stupid ability. Fox's reaction is how I am after I have bean burritos and I can't poop the next morning. one thing I was bringing up a lot yesterday is the facial reactions in this game. Like, the facial expressions don't ever match what the energy is. Like, when Tricky's mom was dying, Fox just had this weird fucking smile on his face. Like, he was so proud of himself that his mom, or Tricky's mom, was dying. And then when he failed the test of speed or whatever, he had the saddest look on his face, like he was never going to go adventure again. It's not like, oh dang, I messed up. It was like everything fell apart. Like I failed the world. None of the reactions make sense.
Fox, my boy! 3 spellstones down and only 1 to go. You seem to be getting the hang of this. Now then, it's time for you and Tricky to go to Dragon Rock. Your toughest challenge yet.
That's easy for you to say, but where do I find the gatekeeper?
He is closer than you realize. He who has no voice has plenty to say.
The facial expressions here were okay. I don't know, it was just like earlier in the game, like they just didn't match. There's only one jarring, like kind of animation that I've ever seen worse than this. Sonic Adventure 2, when it's on the true ending, when Shadow's waiting for like the arc to run into the earth and blow up, and then Amy comes to talk to him, but she's like stumbling like she has fucking Parkinson's or some shit, and she's bow-legged, and like everything about her just doesn't seem right. And no one acknowledges that. Like, no one, like, oh, she hurt or something like that. No, she's just all fucked up when she's walking, and no one brings it up.
I hope you'll treat
yeah, I said that too. Get out to my swamp. Well, he is by himself too. Okay, I remember it being one of the random ass dinosaurs.
I should have guessed there was something odd about you. The Warpstone said I should find you.
I haven't spoken since something terrible happened. Something that I am ashamed to admit. I too attempted to save our planet, but I failed.
Tell me,
I failed.
what happened?
I led a group of dinosaurs against General Scales. He learned of our plan before.
Look at that! Look at his facial
and
expression.
launched a
He was just like, "Oh
full-scale
my god, you
offensive
piece of
against
shit."
us. We never
It was
stood a
for like
chance.
1
He
second.
imprisoned 3 of
His
my
facial expression
closest
was like,
friends on
"What a
Dragon
chump."
Rock, and it is also where he has taken the spellstone.
Now he's super sad again.
So how did you survive? If Scales let you go, it could only be because...
I am the gatekeeper.
Why did he capture him like he did the king?
The gateway to Dragon Rock is now open. Please help my friends. They are on your side.
Why did he say it like that? It's like he's trying to like bargain with it. It's like, well, they are on your side, you know. But yeah, no, the later half of this game's completely rushed. Because everything's just super convenient. Like, you don't have to go do extra puzzles or do an extra area. Like, you finish thing, you go to the next thing. Like, there's nothing in between. The first 2 levels, you had to go to this different area, like the Moon Rock, and then you had to go to the side of the Moon Rock, and then you came back, then you had to go to Ocean Point, and then you did the little Cloud Fortress, then came back to do that little tribe thing. No, right after that, it's just bam, bam, bam. No stopping.